back to Robot Arena 2, Banter WarsUS. This is going to be another set of challenges put down by the housebots versus Techno Disc. The next set of 5 teams are after Techno for the crown here. Okay, what do we have? We have the first 5. Hang on for one moment. Ooh, okay, here we are. Orbital launch team. So we're going to have Silly Billy, Bone Bugger Upper, and the Captain's Treasure. These are going to be the first 3 bots versus Techno Disc. And we're going to be in the Robot Wars arena this time. There was a bunch of protests about the arena that Techno Disc had too much of an advantage in the combat arena, so we're going to put them all in the Robot Wars arena this time and see how well they do. So, back to robots. So, Silly Billy with its flipper, and it's looks like some sort of a axe, not an axe, what the hell kind of a spike weapon here, excuse me, and a weird wiggle on top. It's 2-wheel drive machine with I believe a steel chassis. Anyway, you guys know how these machines are built, so here we go. Keep track with the overhead cam. This should be some fun.
Time to kick this match into gear.
Okay, they're both moving toward the center. Better stay away from that refrigerator. That's done some serious damage to Techno Disc in the past. Oh, look at that. The match hasn't even started, and Silly Billy is reduced. The wheels removed. His weapon's been destroyed. His chassis is almost wrecked, and he's killed. Oh my, that was terrible. Okay, well, Silly Billy didn't last very long at all. Alright, so let's go on to the next case here. Let's see how well Bone Bugger Upper does. So Bone Bugger Upper looks like it has some sort of a downward striking weapon. Looks like spikes. And a 2-wheel drive chassis, it looks like, I believe. So here we go, Bone Bugger Upper versus Techno Disc in the Robot Wars arena. This should be some fun.
Time to kick this match into gear.
Okay, they're both moving toward the center here. Right on the X. A nice hit by the Bone Bugger Upper machine. Hacking down Techno Disc's chassis here, and the refrigerator drops out of the sky, tries to bash them, but misses. And Bone Bugger Upper is putting up a pretty good fight here. Took a big hit to the chassis there, though. Moving in on the side. Oh, another good hit to Bone Bugger Upper's chassis. Oh, a good battle by Bone Bugger Upper. They tried very hard. Alright, well, Bone Bugger Upper put up a pretty good struggle there. Got a few good strikes up with his downward striking weapon, and seemed to have one running along the bottom of his chassis, too. But it was eventually destroyed by too many strikes to its chassis, and its control board looked like it was wiped out. Here we have a much larger looking machine, Captain's Treasure. Looks like it has some sort of a lifting arrangement here. Maybe it's a lifter bot. It looks very large. So let's see how well the Captain's Treasure does against Techno Disc in the Robot Wars arena with the hazards activated. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh boy, I repeated the announcer. Big hits by, hey, look at that, the 4 flipper has knocked Techno Disc over. Trying to self-right, he does. Now they're over the pit. Looks like some pieces have come off the Captain's Treasure. Taking some real nasty damage to the side of the chassis here. One of the wheels is exposed. Oh, Captain's Treasure is destroyed. Okay, you'll have to forgive us about our new sound system and whatnot. We had to have everything replaced here. There was a disaster at the studio when the cameras were wrecked and the sound gear was pretty much killed. So I hope it's all working well, and we'll be right back with the next match, next set of teams in just a moment. Alright, we're back. And here we are for the next round. It'll be a bunch of mediums, it looks like. Oh boy, these guys are going to be in for a fight of their lives. We have Polly. I believe it's a lifter. We have Hook. Looks like it has some sort of a hammer. And substitution board. I'm not sure exactly what it does. So anyway, here we go. Polly versus Techno Disc. Ooh, hey, wait a minute. We have a blip. There seems to be like I said, we've been having some technical problems here. I hope this all comes out okay and is viable. Alright, now we have Techno Disc back up versus Polly. And let's make sure we have the right arena. Okay, hazards are on. Here we go.
Let's begin.
Okay, they're moving toward the center here. Polly comes across very fast and knocks Techno Disc directly over with a nice flip. Very good. Another good strike by Polly. He's got Techno Disc off balance. Could maybe flip him out of the arena. This could be the upset of the decade here. Uh-oh. Looks like Techno Disc is starting to get a grip on the situation. It's got a bunch of... Oh, it hits Polly's chassis very hard there. That's too bad. That really is. That was a great little battle there. Give Polly all the credit in the world for putting up a really good good fight there. It knocked Techno Disc over, which shows Techno Disc does have a maybe a weakness, eh? But all bots do. And great on with the next guy here. And man, we're getting our bots are all screwed up here. Where are we at here? Yeah, okay. God, sorry about that, folks. We're like I said, we're having some real serious technical difficulties here at the studio. All right, Hook versus Techno Disc. Robot Wars Arena. Hazards are on, and here we go.
Let's begin.
They're both moving toward the center. But this Hook machine has a nice weapon. It's taken a lot of strikes on its chassis, though its wheels already been exposed. Oh, it's sparking and destroyed. Okay, well. Hook didn't seem to last very long there, but it was a medium weight. It really shouldn't have been in here, but it is one of the challengers, so that's just the way it has to be. And next will be substitution board. So let's see how well substitution board holds up here in the Robot Wars Arena with Techno Disc.
Let's begin.
And it seems to be a very mobile and fast machine. It has a nice spike. It's got an underneath Techno Disc. I know that's a good sign. This could be a battle that might go the medium's way if he can get Techno Disc. He's trying to maneuver him over the flipper. That's great maneuvering by the medium. And he gets Techno Disc thrown in the air. Oh, a nice strike by Techno Disc though. Another one of these crazy turning battles. Oh, lots of damage. Oh, that's too bad. Substitution. Here. Looks like the substitution board was destroyed, but it did come in very strong there. Got underneath Techno Disc and did some nice work there, and managed to work him over to the flipper and have him almost ejected out of the arena. So hats off the substitution board. Good battle. Okay, let's see. We'll be right back in just a few moments with the next set of bots. And we're back. All right, we're going to have Team 7 with the Sheep Squad with Shelly versus Techno Disc. Let's take a look at these guys. Oh, I don't like rats. Hang on for a second. Here we go. Jabberwocky. I do believe it's the next team here. And we have Sheep Squad. Okay, we have Shelly and Billy Bob Beard, followed by Pine Tree Punisher. So we're going to start with Shelly. And we're going to be in the Robot Wars Arena, of course. And the hazards are on. And on with the next round. And here we go.
May the strongest bot win.
Moving in for a nice strike there. Getting a little bit close to the floor flipper. And almost tosses Techno Disc out of the arena. It self-rights, but takes some damage from the saw there. And Shelly's flipped over though. I didn't see that. Shelly has been, they both were knocked over by the floor flipper, and this looks bad for Shelly, who does not seem to have a self-righting mechanism like Techno Disc does. Now it's taking nothing but terrible damage. Shelly's about to be destroyed. There goes the chassis. Wow, that was something. That floor flipper sure is powerful. Launched both the robots with little problem. Wow, that was an interesting round. They were both tossed around by the floor flipper, and Shelly does not have a self-righting mechanism, and Techno Disc does. So that was pretty much it for Shelly. Okay, in with Billy Bob Beard. Should be an interesting fight in middleweight. Let's see how well Billy Bob Beard holds up. Oh boy, this is tough work. Here we go.
Let's begin.
And Billy Bob Beard moves in nicely with a pretty good strike, but Techno Disc has gotten underneath him. That can't be good. He's going to have to try to get away from that disc. There he goes. He's disengaged. And he's trying to employ the lifter. You can see it trying to work there. Oh, he's suffering terrible chassis damage. And he's destroyed very quickly. That's too bad for Billy Bob Beard. He zoomed across the arena and did try to employ his lifter, but it was to no avail. And he was knocked out there. So here we go. Our last contestant from this team will be the Pine Tree Punisher. So let's see how well Pine Tree Punisher works against Techno Disc.
The buzzer signals the start of the
And they're
match.
both moving toward the center here. Pine Tree Punisher has a spinning weapon he's trying to employ. They're both making some contact here. A bit of damage on the side of Pine Tree Punisher, and the wheels come off. That can't be good. Better watch out. That refrigerator will drop down out of the sky and smash it. There it goes, and it launches Techno Disc across the arena. Fortunately, the match had ended. Oh my, that was something. That refrigerator, man, that thing's a bomb from from the skies there. Well, okay, that was a very fast match. Pine Tree Punisher lost its wheel and chassis caved in, and then the refrigerator fell out of the sky and practically just, well, threw Techno Disc out of the arena. So, well, that was something. We'll be right back with the next set of battles. There should be at least 2 teams left here, I do believe. So, hang on and we'll be right with it. Well, there's been some really, really good battles up to now. Had a heck of a lot of fun so far. And let's see how the next couple of teams are going to look here. We're going to have Maple Massacre, El Mustachio, and Australian Bruce's Brutalizer. Oh, he has a lifting type of arrangement, I believe. El Mustachio is a type of a stabbing, I guess you call it Rambot. And I'm not really sure how Maple Massacre works. So, Maple Massacre and Techno Disc in the Robot Wars Arena. Hazards are on. Here we go. This should be a lot of fun.
Here we go.
Aye, aye, aye. Ah, he has a spinner. Look at that. Oh, they both hit each other and are launched halfway across the arena. Techno Disc self-rights. The other machine seems to be invertible. The axe weapon, they're both getting a little bit fried over here on the floor flamer. Not a good idea. Seeing a little bit of smoke from Maple Massacre. And it looks like it's taken off one of Techno Disc's forward ramp plates. It's now taking terrible chassis damage and is destroyed. An ignominious floor flip there at the very end. Wow. Well, Maple Massacre came in there quite strong and did some damage to the front of Techno Disc, knocked off one of its ramp plates and damaged the chassis a bit. But eventually was eliminated, had its weapon knocked to bits and its chassis destroyed. So, on to the next guy here. El Mustachio. He's a medium though, so let's see how well the medium does here against Techno Disc.
The buzzer signals the start of the match.
They're moving toward the center. Better stay away from that X. And El Mustachio is tapping away at the front of Techno Disc, trying to knock one of the wheels off. Taking some damage though. Oh, very aggressive. Well, El Mustachio moved in very aggressively and did some damage to the front wheel of Techno Disc and to the lower chassis, but was quickly dispatched by the rotating disc and the bear claws there. So, that was a rather fast match. And now for Australian Bruce's Brutalizer. This should be some fun. Oh man. Here we go.
The buzzer signals the start of the match.
Australian Bruce's Brutalizer and Techno Disc meet in the center. Look about that X before that refrigerator comes down. It's a damn. Oh, both of the lifters are destroyed at the same time. Brutalizer is getting brutalized. His chassis is hacked, and he's torn to bits. That was terrible. Wow. Okay, Australian Bruce's Brutalizer was annihilated, and we're down to, it looks like, the last set of bots here. So it should be Borg Collective. It'll be Kevin, Twig, and the incredibly formidable PM's son-in-law. Alright, well, we'll be back in a moment with Techno Disc versus Kevin. Kevin bites, Kevin chomps, and Kevin always returns no matter what happens. So stand by, we'll be up for the next bout in just a moment. Alright, here we go. Kevin and Techno Disc in the Robot Wars Arena.
May the strongest bot win.
Okay, Kevin is setting up for a great big chomp. Techno Disc is moving slowly. There's some contact. Some pieces and parts are falling up. And
The match is over.
Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. As far as we can tell, when Techno just made contact with Kevin, part of one of Kevin's struts was knocked off, skipped across the arena, hit the the pit release, activated it, and Kevin fell in. Uh, Unfortunately, and Techno just jumped in after him. If anybody's seen anything else, please let me know. But that's what it looks like happened because the pit release has to be activated. I understand. So that was really something. All right, on to the next guy here. That was just wow. Okay, we have Twig. He's medium. Here we go. We're gonna stand by on the very last fight. All right, here we go.
Here we
Twig moves in
go.
very quickly. Has a whole bunch of top-mounted spike arrangements, and they both are launched across the arena. They both land, and there's some contact here between the weapons. Twig's chassis is taking a lot of damage, and Twig is destroyed. All right, well. Oh, wow, that was something. Wow. Twig has a nice weapons pack up top, and it did a little bit of damage there and tried very hard. So, stand by. We'll be right back for the final fight of the night with the very powerful PM Son-in-Law versus Techno Disc. Right back. All right, well, what's this? The PM Son-in-Law's team has requested that they change sides on the arena because Techno Disc has had all the success from that side. They claim there may be some sort of advantage to that side of the arena. So, Techno Disc has agreed to change sides, and now Techno Disc is on the left, and PM Son-in-Law is on the right-hand side here. At any rate, we don't know what they're arguing about down there, so we're just going to go ahead and get on to the battle here, make sure we're in the right arena, and everything's up and going, and here we go. There should be some crazy stuff here.
Let's begin.
They're both moving in toward the center. Oh, a big hit by the PM's Son-in-Law. Seems to have no disc backed up into the arena wall. Oh, one of the weapons has come off though. The wheels come off a Techno Disc. There's a lot of damage here to both machines. Both the weapons have come off of the PM Son-in-Law. All it has left now is its pokers, and one of those is destroyed. And its engines has come off. One of the weapons motors is broken. The PM's pulverizer has been reduced to a shoving and pushing bot. It looks like Techno Disc has lost 2 of its wheels. This was an incredible, incredible fight. Whoa, our grand finale. Wow. Okay, well, that was a fitting end to the 5-team match tonight. The PM's pulverizer came in, and indeed, well, the PM Son-in-Law came in and did a lot of damage to Techno Disc, pushed him into the saws, knocked a couple wheels off, damaged the chassis, almost won the fight. But Techno Disc was able to knock both the weapons off of the PM Son-in-Law, tear its motors off, knock its chassis to pieces, and finally wear it down to nothing and win the bout. So there we are. We're all done over here at Robot Arena, Banter WarsUS. Guys, have any bouts you'd like to send in, please let me know, and I'll give you an email address. And any more bouts you'd like to see, I'll sure put them together. We have all sorts of different mods and packs out there, from the latest Robot Arena 2 mod, all the way up to my favorite, Robot Arena Forever. And we have 2.2 DSL, which we're putting together a big heavyweight tournament for. That should be coming up pretty soon. But that one's much more complex than this. We have to go through all the technical rundown and layouts of all the robots and how they work and how they're all put together. So it's a little more difficult than this was. This was quite a lot of fun though, and we enjoyed it. And we'll see you real soon here at Robot Arena 2, Banter WarsUS. You guys have a fine day and a good week too. See you soon.